so we're here today to talk about goal setting. And goal setting is super important when you start any type of journey. When you're trying to grow, you're trying to get better, you have something you want to accomplish. And so today, as we start out this challenge, what I want you to do is to set your own SMART goal. And then not only are we just gonna set a goal, we're gonna set a goal and then we're going to make an action plan. Because a lot of times we make goals and we set goals for ourselves, but we don't know how to put that goal into action, or we don't know where to start. And so it can become overwhelming. So let's first talk about why it's important to set a goal. You can go throughout this challenge or throughout this journey and make a generic statement of, I want to lose weight, okay? And maybe that's your goal, is to lose weight. But if you don't make a SMART goal, and if you've never heard of SMART goals, we take each letter of SMART and each one of them means something that you need to do within your goal to really make it meaningful and achievable. So saying I want to lose weight doesn't really have a lot of meaning behind it, right? Well, do you want to lose a pound, 2 pounds, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 100 pounds? So when we set our SMART goals, we're going to be specific. It's going to be able to be measurable, meaning that we have a way to measure to see if we're progressing. It needs to be achievable or attainable. It needs to be realistic, which is a lot of times where we lose sight in a fitness journey, is that realistic one. And then it needs to be time bound. We need to put a time stamp on it. When am I going to reach this goal by? Because if not, it could go on and on, right? We could just keep trying to achieve it and we don't set a time goal and we never get there. We procrastinate. If you're a procrastinator, sometimes I'm a procrastinator, not gonna lie. So that's what SMART goal stands for. And as you start this journey, that is what I want you to do. Now, let's talk a little bit about goals. We have short-term goals and we have long-term goals. So a long-term goal might be that you want to lose 25 pounds, okay? And you want to lose that 25 pounds. You're going to take daily measurements on the scale. You're going to take progress pictures and you're going to take measurements for body recomp. And you're going to do this by putting in healthy habits. And you're going to do this in the next 8 to 12 months, okay? That would be a long-term goal. A short-term goal is taking that big long-term goal and chunking it, okay? And this is what I recommend. You may have a long-term goal. Maybe you have 25, 100 pounds to lose, or maybe you are going for body recomposition. So you're really wanting to build muscle to get that toned look. That doesn't happen overnight. Okay, and so those are kind of more long-term goals that come with consistency. And what we do is we chunk those long-term goals into short-term goals. So while you may want to lose an overall 50 pounds, we're gonna start with a short-term goal of losing 10, okay? And we're gonna lose 10 pounds in the next 12 weeks, okay? That's about a pound a week, which is actually a little bit aggressive, might be, but it's achievable, okay? If I said I want to lose 50 pounds in 3 months, that's probably not achievable, right? That's a really big goal. That's a large amount of weight. And if I do achieve it in that amount of time, it's probably not going to be in a healthy way, okay? So I want you to first, as you're looking through these goals, think of possibly your long-term goal. That tends to be what comes to mind. Like when I think I want to lose weight, and I'm going to start my own journey. So if I'm going to lose weight and I want to lose 20 pounds, I know that's not going to happen overnight. I know that that is a more long-term goal, okay? We're looking at months for me to achieve that, not weeks, not days, okay? But I can go within there and make a short-term goal to chunk those pieces. And once I hit that short-term goal, then I make another short-term goal. And along the way, we're stepping towards the big goal that we have in mind, okay? So today, what I want you to do is I want you to use the workbook and go through and create a long-term goal. And then I want you to go ahead and create your first chunking goal of what you are going to do to achieve that goal in short term, okay? So are you going to be able to achieve that goal in 2 weeks? Absolutely not. Can you start making steps and make a short-term goal that you can? Absolutely, okay? And so one thing that we do is we make these goals, but then we tend to wonder, okay, what do I do next? How do I put this into action? Because a goal without action means nothing, right? You're never gonna achieve it if you don't put in the action, the habits, the consistency, the discipline that it takes to achieve that goal. So the next thing you're gonna do is ask yourself, once you have your goal, what are 3 things I can do today to help me get towards that goal? So for example, if I want to lose 10 pounds in the next, let's say 12 weeks, okay? What am I gonna do today to start making those steps towards my goal? Well, I'm going to drink half of my body weight in ounces of water. And I'm going to work out. And I am going to start tracking my food. Those are 3 things I can do today. Are they gonna get me to my goal tomorrow? No. But are they going to make steps towards getting towards my goal? Absolutely, okay? Then I want you to think, what can I do every day that will consistently help me get towards my goal? I'm gonna keep drinking that water. I'm going to keep working out. I'm going to keep tracking my food. I'm going to start getting 10,000 steps a day. Or if I'm already getting 10,000 steps a day, maybe I'm gonna up it to 12,000 steps a day. Or if I'm only getting 7,000, maybe I'm gonna shoot for 8,000. Whatever it is, I want you to think, what are some realistic things or realistic steps that I can implement today to start taking action? And then what can I do every day? Now within this habit tracker that I'm going to give you, or this goal setting sheet that I'm gonna give you, it does have habit trackers that you can print out. And there's a month-to-month thing where you can check off the days that you complete those habits. So if you wanna focus on, and now I would not focus on a million habits, all right? You're setting yourself up to fail. What I would do is pick 3 habits, okay? And if you wanna start with 1 habit, start with 1 habit. But I want you to start with 1 to 3 habits, okay? No more than that. And what I want you to do is I want you to track daily whether or not you are successful in keeping up that habit. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to post your SMART goal and the things or the habits that you are going to focus on through the challenge that are gonna help you get to your goal. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put those in the app. So I'm gonna make it even easier for you. You can use this sheet if you're kind of like me. Sometimes I'm a paper pencil kind of person. I like to visually see it and write it. But if not, and you prefer to use the app, they're gonna be in there in the app and you can track them every day. If you drink all your water for the day that you said you were gonna drink, you're gonna click on it and check it off. If you got your 10,000 steps in because that was a goal, then you're gonna check it off. You can only focus on 1 habit if you want, but I want you to choose 1 to 3 habits. You're gonna let me know what those habits are. Sorry, my dogs. And then we're gonna focus on those habits because that is now putting your goal into action. So your homework today is to make your SMART goal long-term, short-term, and come up with 1 to 3 habits that you are gonna focus on today and every day throughout the challenge to get you closer to your goal. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message and we'll go over it. We'll work it out together if we need to. Have a great day, and I can't wait to see your goals. Make sure you post them in the community. Your journey can inspire someone else, and that is why we do all of this in the community. And I know that a lot of times people don't want to post that stuff. It makes them feel vulnerable, but guess what? Getting out of our comfort zone is going to be the first step we need to take to this growth and this journey that you're going to be on. Because if you stay comfortable, you are not making change. And all we want and what we are about is making the positive changes that are going to impact our health, our wellness, our mind, our body. And we are here to become the best versions of ourselves and aspire to inspire others.